with your homegirl. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this video. You read the title. This is gonna be a mukbang. Okay, so eat with me, and we're gonna be talking about 10 spiritual tips that will change your spiritual journey, but more importantly, change how you feel about yourself, your life, and change your manifestations as well too. Okay, so sit back, relax. We're gonna go ahead and get right into this. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the next clip. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, first things first. Since this is a mukbang video, this is my first one doing it. Y'all, I was at Outback. I had got a special. Y'all know the special that is $16.99. You get an entree, you get a side, you get a dessert. And yeah, that's what I got. I ended up getting the grilled chicken off the barbecue. They give you a good big piece of grilled chicken. Okay, and it's the shape of a heart. How cute. I got some loaded mashed potatoes because I'm a mashed potato girl. It was either that or get a burger, and I wasn't really feeling burger status right now. All right, so they did give me a Caesar side salad, but the salad is kind of large and in charge. They gave me a little small dressing, but I got my own dressing from my house because I feel like I need more dressing than that. And then we also have some grape tomatoes that I will be adding to my salad. Of course, you get a free dessert. You can either get raspberry cheesecake or you can get chocolate. I got chocolate cheesecake, okay? Even though I am lactose intolerant, I love cheesecake. I love anything with dairy, cheese, whatever. You know, I'm not supposed to have it. I'm still gonna have it because I'm spoiled, period. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. So first things first, let's talk about it for a second, y'all. When it comes to your spiritual journey, everybody's spiritual journey is different. Some people, you know, everybody's spiritual team is different as well too. Everybody is not Christian. You know, all beliefs are welcome on a spiritual journey because no matter your belief, we're all on our spiritual journey. We're all experiencing the same things, if that makes sense. Well, not the same things, but we're all souls experiencing being human. So, you know, you have to take that into account. But, you know, these are some things that you should do or implement into your spiritual journey that will change not only your journey, but your manifestations and just making you feel different, better, or more importantly, on point. All right. And these are what I do. I do these things. They work a lot for me, and I've definitely seen a lot of changes with them. So first things first, the first thing you want to do is the same way that you wash your ass, you need to cleanse, okay? You need to cleanse. That's just period. I know I said 10 things, but I may go overboard. Bear with me. But you need to cleanse, okay? One thing I see, people want to be spiritual all motherfucking day. They don't cleanse. They don't consecrate their space. They don't even bring in good vibes or do any motherfucking thing at all. But they want to be spiritual all day. It's giving kunta kinte. Okay? Another thing that I will say, when you're cleansing, you need to cleanse your house, your home, your car, your bundles, your wigs, okay, that whatever you take to work, whatever you take in the outside world with you, because once you leave your sanctuary, once you leave your house, you're subjected and subdued to different energies, entities, all type of shit that you can see, can't see, you know, list goes on. Okay, and that's the issue. All right, also, first things first, another thing when it comes to cleansing, you gotta make sure when you cleansing, you taking a spiritual bath, but you cleansing your space at the same time, making sure that you're opening the windows, the doors, the cabinets, the, you know, all these little crevices, closets, and all that stuff. You need to make sure when you're cleansing, when you're saging, when you're smudging, when you're burning incense, you're setting the intention, you're setting the vibe, that you're doing these things. It makes a big difference because you can cleanse and burn sage and all this other shit, but if you're not setting your intentions, if you're not opening things up, and you know, just like how you would clean on Sundays, okay, for some of you guys, you may want to implement it on Sundays where you cleanse and do this, you know, you pick whatever day works for you. But yeah, open your car door, open your closet, open your cabinets, open that balcony, open all these different doors, bathroom. A lot of times, most of the spirits and dirty energy in your house is either in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in the closets, or in like those tight little itty bitty spaces. The same things that bugs look for, entities and spirits look for too. All right, so that's the first thing when it comes to cleansing. Like, I'm not saying you gotta take a spiritual bath every day. Like, if you wash your ass every single day and you think you want to take a spiritual bath every single day, No, you gotta develop a routine that's good for you. Because one thing about it, some people take a spiritual bath once a month and think they clean. It's like washing your ass once a month. You think you clean. Every 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. Me personally, I don't let it go past 3 days without either smudging, cleansing, setting the intention, something of the sort. Another thing, you can't set the intention and not cleanse. That's like you spraying perfume and you just smoked some weed. Perfume and you just took a bath. Took a shit. Or perfume and there's garbage right there. It's gonna smell like whatever the fuck is right there. It's gonna smell like shit. It's gonna smell like weed. It's gonna smell like whatever. And flowers. Since you want to spray some flower perfume on it. You see what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense. And another thing when it comes to cleansing, it depends on what you cleanse with too. Like, some people just think that they just gonna burn sage all day and everything is gonna be alright. But y'all don't understand that sage, it cleanses and consecrates the space. So if you want to do anything new, intentions, rituals, whatever. Right? But the thing with sage is that not only does it clean the space, it cleans it too well sometimes. Because it takes the bad energy out. Don't get me wrong. But it takes the good energy out with it. And sometimes when you're dealing with certain things that are of a different pay grade, different vibration, different energy, your entities will laugh at your ass like, bitch, you burning sage, ho? You think sage supposed to be stopping some shit? Like, what? They will laugh at you. They will knock all your shit over. Okay? Or more importantly, they will show you what the fuck is a sage. I'm going to show you how to use the sage. Okay? And they don't be coming to play. I'm telling y'all from experience. That's the first number one. I said 10, I think. I think I said 10. Number 2. Make time for silence. Make time for peace. Make time for meditation. Make time for mindful thoughts. Make time for your affirmations in your day. In your day, every day. I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. It can even be on your daily walk and you combine all that shit together. Works perfectly. Because you have to remember, you have to have stillness. You have to have peace. You have to meditate. You have to tap in every single day, every other day. Because the more that you don't tap in, you can miss certain shit. Vibration could be off. You never really know. That's like you watching the news. You see what I'm saying? All right. That's one I really, really, sometimes when you don't tap in and you really don't have that peace or that moment of silence, wherever it is, you tend to lower your vibration. You tend to be around chaotic energies, or you be susceptible to them, or one thing leads to another, and bitch, you pissed off now you're not having a good day. Now you're not having mindful thoughts. Now you're having negative thoughts, and that's the reason why. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling you. And we finna move on to number 3. Hope y'all ready. So number 3. Alright, so your spiritual journey, what makes a difference, a big difference, okay? Damn, it took me forever to eat that little salad up, didn't it? But third thing that will definitely change your spiritual journey, protection. Now we're going to talk about protection word. There's many ways to protect yourself. Some people use wards. Some people use divination. Oh, that's Domino, my dog. Some people use wards. Some people use protection spells. Some people use, certain smudges, sages, potions. Some people anoint their things. Some people, use incantations. Okay, the list goes on how to protect yourself. And then some people use divination to know exactly who or what they're protecting themselves from, or what they need to. All right, if you're wondering about that, you could also book a reading and see what do I need to protect myself from. All right, I do provide that reading if you want to. The link is down below. But anyways, like I was saying, that's kind of what's going on when it comes to protection. You have to have some type of protection in place at all times. And like I said, some spiritualists are different. Some, are good in the kitchen. Some are good with power. Some are good with electricity. Some have different spiritual gifts. Some people have declares. There's different things. Everybody's welcome here. Okay, and some of you guys could be regular, degular, plain old Jane. But what's going on here when it comes to spiritual protection, you have to remember, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Just because you don't hear it doesn't mean it's not there. And like I said, you need two eyes to look and one eye to see. You may think your room is fine. You may think your house is fine. You may think your car is fine. But you look in your spiritual eye, and that shit is running and rampaging with all type of entities and energies and, you know, spells and this and that, magic and all this shit. Evil eye, and you're wondering what the fuck is going on while your life is going haywire. It's because you don't have any protection. Another thing I would say, y'all be doing this footwork, y'all be doing this magic, y'all be manifesting shit, but y'all don't do protection rituals behind it. You can manifest $500, but if you're not doing a protection ritual, same way you manifest that $500, you gonna have a $500 bill pop up and you ain't gonna have no money. Snatchies, bitch. Okay, and that can happen. Cause when you manifest something, you could want something really, really bad, but then something comes up and it fucks it up. Or you could be manifesting you a man or a woman or something like that, and you get them. But guess what? You can't keep them because somebody done put a love spell on them. Somebody did this, did that. Now you're looking crazy. Alright, so like I said, there are different ways to protect yourself, but like what will definitely make a difference in your spiritual journey is that you have to make sure you have protection and you work with protection. Protection is period. Just like people walking around here with guns and knives and pepper sprays and all that other shit, you need to have your spiritual arsenal as well. Okay. This number 3, I think. Okay. Number 4. So one thing about number 4, when it comes down to your spiritual journey, that's how they're busting. I had my dressing. This dressing right here, 5. 5. Yeah. 4. Well, the change of spiritual journey is, in your spiritual path is kind of, how do you say, I'm gonna choke, y'all. Don't be comparing it to nobody else's. You cannot compare your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, what you're going through, whatever it is. Do not compare that shit to nobody else's shit. Because it's unique, it's for you, this is your life, okay? And what I see a lot of people do is, they'll be being spiritual one way, or somebody could be doing something one way that works for them, and they'll be like, damn, they doing it that way, so I'm gonna do it that way too. Or, oh, they're doing this in their path, or they're high here, or they're getting this attention, or they're doing this really well. This is what they're doing, so I gotta compete with them, or I gotta do this like them, or no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. Just because they cleanse that way, don't mean you gotta cleanse that way. Just because they read that way or do divination that way does not mean you have to do it that way. Just because somebody does their spell work this way, or fucks with this deity or this god or this their ancestors or the Most High God or universe, whatever it is, that does not mean that that's for you. That doesn't mean that. You know, just because they're cleansing this way, that doesn't mean that will work for you. Just because they're honoring their ancestors and they're working with their ancestors and venerating them this way does not mean that will work for you, or that does not mean you have to do the same thing that they're doing. Okay. Sometimes in spirituality there is no right or no wrong way. We all have the same goal, to connect to source, to connect to our ancestors, get the guidance, and kind of like navigate this world. Okay, that's just what it is. So don't get out here and you cleanse this way and somebody's telling you, oh, you're wrong. Oh, you read cards this way and somebody's telling you you're wrong. There are certain non-negotiables, I will say, when it comes to cards, when it comes to readings, when it comes to magic, when it comes to veneration, when it comes to certain things, there are non-negotiables. You know, it cannot change. It cannot be interpreted no other type of way. You have to do it that way. But you can create your own ways of doing things. You can create your own traditions. You can create your own spells. You can create your own shit, or however you motherfucking do it. And that's just period. Okay? Yeah. Make it you. Make it individual. Make it about you. It's your path. It's your journey. Not everybody else's. And if you're hearing that, I'm sorry. That's my dog trying to get in here because she see that I'm eating food and she's not getting in. Number 5. This is one that a lot of people forget about. But what would change your spiritual journey, more importantly, is learning when and where to do magic or do divination. Because I see this a lot where people will do magic or they'll do divination without truly checking in before they do it, or getting guidance or advice or, you know, offerings okay, before they do it, and that's a quick way to get your ass fucked up. Okay, quick way to get your ass fucked up. Okay, because more importantly, let's say you pulling divination on somebody and you didn't check if you should or you have the okay to do this. A lot of people be pulling on people without their consent. And one thing I cannot motherfucking stand in tarot land, when people be doing readings on celebrities and what they got going on in their life, or they do readings on people who've already passed away. I cannot, like celebrities that have passed away and they try to say that they're channeling them and all this other shit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because how the fuck this man gonna come to you and he don't know you from a can of paint? And it just don't be making sense when I see other people do it. You know, if you want to do that, that's fine. But I feel like there's a certain time and place for that, or a certain, you know, whatever it is. Okay, and you know, rule number one: everybody deserves privacy in real life and in the spiritual world as well. So you can't just be pulling cards and doing all this and all that on everybody. You know, there's certain if, ands, or buts, but you know, sometimes it's a time and a place. Sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not. You have to make sure that you're checking in with your spiritual team or making sure that it's okay. Okay, and another thing with the magic thing, it's a time and place for magic. One thing I've seen a lot is that people let their emotions get the best in them. And when you're being spiritual, or when you're spiritual in nature, and you have your certain beliefs and modalities and shit like that, you have to be patient. Okay? Patience is another principle when it comes to spirituality. And it's kind of like, if you're not being patient, like that is like the ground, the basis, the, you know, the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Patience, I'm gonna throw that in there as well too. You gotta be patient, gotta have plans, but that'll fuck you up. Because when y'all be doing this magic and shit like that, and let's say you mad at somebody, let's say they said this to you, they said that to you, whatever it is, and now you want to show them what the fuck going on. 1, you don't know that person's ancestors. 2, you don't know their spiritual ranking. 3, baby, guess what? You may do some magic on them and then y'all get back cool, and guess what? Now when you around them and you kicking it with them and kiki kaka, that shit gonna come back on your ass. That's that gas to come out your ass. That's just period. Okay, another thing when it comes to spiritual tips that will change your life, you have to know when and where to do magic. Because sometimes y'all be getting mad, y'all be getting y'all feelings, y'all be feeling type of way, and y'all be doing magic on people, but then be back cool with them, or you do magic on your family members, not realizing y'all in the same fucking bloodline. So it's still gonna affect you in some type of way, shape, or form, or you know, whatever it may be. But like I said, there's a when and a where. You have to get divination before you do divination, and you have to get divination before you do magic. Because one thing about it, the magic will backfire, you'll curse yourself, you can end up getting fucked up, your house will catch on fire, the candles will be fucked up, your wards will stop working, you'll be inviting all these different entities, you thinking you working with this one deity, this one ancestor, this one whatever, and then you look up and all this shit going on, you can invite something that you're not supposed to invite over or around, and all this other shit, and that's your ass. Or you could put some shit on yourself and somebody can have some protection so strong, as soon as you even think you can do something, it's on your ass. And now you're gonna be looking for a mirage in the motherfucking desert to help you with this shit. I seen that a lot too. But yeah. Number 6. When it comes to your spiritual path, another practice or something that can really change your spiritual journey is, more importantly, learning feng shui. Learn feng shui. Learn feng shui and learn numerology. I cannot stress it enough. Numerology, if you're not familiar with it, it's like number sequences, signs, synchronicities, you know, confirmations and things of that nature. But when you learn numerology, you're able to decipher things at a different rate, a different speed. But you're able to decipher the messages or the different number sequences to come your way. All right, you're able to use different number sequence, like the, you know, I can't even say the word, the G word codes. Can't say the word right. I never have. I always butcher it. But the G word. Look up the G codes spirituality. I can't say it right, but you know, you'll be able to work with those, and you know, those are number sequences that can help you work with yourself, heal yourself, do this, do that, da da da. The CIA, like I said, they have talked about this stuff before, and you know, they have validated it as well too. Also, when it comes to spirituality, I know numerology is 7, but like I said, 6. Learning. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, I had a brain fart. I forgot what I said. What did I say? Learning numerology. I said something else. I can't fucking remember. Damn. What did I say? What did I say, y'all? I can't remember. It slipped my mind just that quickly. It slipped my mind just that quickly. That is just so crazy. I know I said numerology, but I said something else. I said something else, y'all. I can't even fucking remember it. Sometimes I be going off on tangent. Okay. But learn numerology. It'll help you out. And also, learning how to read a natal chart. Learning how to read your natal chart, this is number 8, I guess, will also help you on your spiritual journey, will change your life. Because your natal chart is like a snapshot of when you was born. Birth chart, natal chart, the names are interchangeable. And the thing is that your natal chart can tell you everything. It can tell you when you're going to die, how many kids you're going to have, what are your issues, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what jobs or careers work for you. If you're going to be famous, these are the ways you'll acquire fame or attention. They'll tell you about your hidden enemies. It'll tell you about, you know, the health issues you'll have, how many children you have, will you have boys, will you have girls. It'll tell you about, you know, are you going to die early, or what you're going to die from, or are you going to live a long life. It'll tell you a bunch of things, signs that you are, you know, compatible with, tell you where your soulmate lives, or where to find your soulmate, where you will find your soulmate. It can also tell you about the locations in your lifetime that you will either travel to, fly there, live there, whatever it is, and how you will experience them or how they will affect you. It'll tell you about your emotions, how people view you. It'll tell you so many different things about literally fucking everything. This is the cheat code for the streets. The cheat code for the spiritual streets, and the cheat code for life. But a lot of people, you know, they don't take it seriously, or they think that, you know, oh yeah, I don't need to know this stuff, or I don't, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it'll also show you about the certain patterns and people that you will meet during certain ages, like, you know, 19, 23, 30, your Saturn return, you know, your perfection year, you know, all these different years and what they mean and how they are for you, and more importantly, the different spikes in your life and how you will be affected, or what's going to be going on when you're 30, when you're 40, when you're 50, when you're 60. Okay, you need to learn how to read your natal chart. You can definitely go on astrocafe.com or whatever free site they have and get your chart done, but you need to know your date you were born, the time you were born, and you need to know the location you were born. Okay, this will help you out tremendously. And then if you know people who want you to read their chart, you'll know how to read them. So me personally, I do read people's charts. People know that I'm spiritual, so if you don't want me to read your chart, or if I don't ask, you know, because I already figured you out, or I just simply don't want to. But you know, if they let me read their chart, you know, whatever, I read and I see what it's about, and I know how they're going to come into my life, how they're going to deal with me, or what is this we have going on. Okay. Yeah. So for example, I'm going to give you guys an example. There's somebody I know, and I was reading their chart. We're going to call her Jessica. So I was reading Jessica's chart, and you know, on her chart, I was reading it and I was looking at her placements, and I realized, like, this person is an opportunist. So they're coming in my life to be an opportunist to me for their own personal well-being, for their own personal gain. You know, then I read this one boy's chart. Let's say his name is Jacoby. I read his chart to understand it. You're not my soulmate. You're not really anything. You're just another lesson on the path. Another person here who's looking to, you know, get me to heal their wounds and heal them and waste my time, effort, and energy. And then you walk away, and I walk away with nothing. Okay, so like I said, your chart could really save you when it comes to these things. You may want to practice that into your spiritual journey. Another thing I would definitely say is get you some sunlight. Or if you can't get you no sunlight, get you some running water. Water's 10. Water is very important. In your spiritual journey, water is very important because you drink water, we are water, we live in the front Okay, firmament. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so pay attention to that. But the reason why I say water changes spiritual journey because water holds memory. So whatever you speak into your water, wherever you manifest your water, you know, you can actually drink that and possess these manifestations, possess these qualities, possess these intentions. You know what I'm saying? And they can and will manifest because they do. Water holds memory. It holds memory. Period. Water is a living thing. Okay. So you can use water that way. You can use water for cleansing. You can use water as divination. Like if you do hydromancy, I actually like hydromancy. Also, you know, you're able to connect with yourself, your emotions, or you're able to connect more with the spiritual realm. For some people, when you get by bodies of water, when you're outside and, you know, you're putting your feet in the dirt, whatever it is, but water is very detrimental. Okay, water can be used for literally anything. Water is a substitute for literally anything in your spiritual practice. Okay. You can also use water to communicate as well too with the departed. Okay. Um, and divination wise and etc. You know, things of that nature. But water is very important not only to nourish your mind, body, and soul, but it'll help you on your spiritual path as well too. If you're setting your intentions and affirmations, you can definitely speak them into your water every single day, or you can write them in your water bottle, whatever works for you, and then keep it moving from there. All right, I know that was 10 things. I don't want to make this video too long, but y'all finna eat my food, y'all, because I was trying not to smack in y'all face. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Let me know if y'all like this.